My dad thought I stole diamonds until I showed him the truth. My dad is a goldsmith, not just any goldsmith. He's known for handling high-profile clients with really expensive taste. Think custom diamond pieces, luxury watches, all of it. But despite working with crazy valuable stuff every day, my dad never brought anything home. Until one night, everything changed. That evening, he walked in with a small black velvet pouch. I saw it, and he casually said, "Client delivery tomorrow. Too valuable to leave at the shop overnight." He locked it in his personal locker in the living room, the one no one ever touches, and warned us not to mess with it. At that time, our house wasn't just family. Dad's girlfriend Ruth had recently moved in, and she brought her college-age daughter with her. It was supposed to be temporary. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Anyway, the next morning, the locker's open, empty. The diamonds are gone. I thought maybe Dad moved them early, but the look on his face, pure panic. He checked the locker 3 times, hoping he was just seeing wrong. That's when the shouting started. He rushed to the CCTV system. We had cameras in the main areas of the house, but when he tried pulling up the footage from last night, everything from the last 24 hours was wiped, deleted. Who deleted the footage? He yelled. Silence. Ruth and her daughter stood in the corner, clutching coffee mugs and pretending to look just as shocked. Within minutes, Dad was on the phone with the police. The police arrived and did what they're supposed to do. They asked to search the entire house. My dad, desperate and embarrassed, nodded. Check everything, every room. The search began. I didn't even flinch. Why would I? I had nothing to hide. But then, one of the officers walked out of my room holding a tiny Ziploc bag. Inside, diamond pieces. Everyone just froze. I blinked. What? They were under your bed, the officer said, almost apologetically. My dad looked like someone had knocked the air out of him. His face was pale, his mouth open like he wanted to say something, anything, but nothing came out. Then Ruth, oh so gently, said, "Well, she's older now. College, expenses, pressures. Maybe she just needed help and didn't know how to ask." And then she added, twisting the knife, "You and we've been cutting back lately. Maybe she felt like she had to take matters into her own hands." I stared at her. She said it softly, like she cared, but her eyes were glinting, hungry to see me fall. And here's the thing. I didn't defend myself. I didn't cry. I smiled. Because I had seen this coming. Ever since Ruth moved in, I'd had a feeling she wasn't here for love. She asked too many questions about my dad's business. She lingered around his office. She always talked about financial security and stability. So a few weeks ago, I installed 2 tiny hidden cameras of my own. One in the living room, disguised in the bookshelf. One right outside my bedroom door. I turned to the police officers and said calmly, "I have footage you'll want to see." We plugged in my USB drive to the living room TV, and there she was, clear as day. At 2:14 a.m., Ruth sneaks into the living room, opens the locker with my dad's backup key. He kept it hidden, but clearly not hidden well enough, and pulls out the velvet pouch. She looks around, walks straight to the security system, and deletes the footage. Then, get this, 15 minutes later, she tiptoes into my room, slides something under my bed, and leaves. When I turned off the TV, no one said a word. Ruth's face was stone. Her daughter, red as a tomato, staring at the floor. The police didn't wait. They arrested Ruth on the spot. And my dad, he couldn't even look at me. Later, when they were putting Ruth in the back of the car, she looked at me like she wanted to scream, but didn't dare. I walked up to her and whispered, "Next time, try stealing something you actually understand." That night, my dad sat on the couch in complete silence. Then he said, "I'm so sorry I doubted you." I nodded. "It's okay. You just saw what she wanted you to see." He looked at me, tearful, and said, "How did you know?" I shrugged. Something about her felt fake, and when someone feels fake, I don't wait to be proven right.